Right, gonna do a quick Mythic Il'gynoth voiceover for tonight's raid. Isn't really a lot to cover because we've seen more or less half the fight and we just need to practice the other half. So the only issues we had in the 8 pulls on Wednesday was we were killing the blobs inconsistently, and that's really just it. So the main thing is there are many different ways to do this fight, but the most efficient one and the easiest one, given that we have, well, a solid healing setup in terms of CDs and our DPS is on par, so the easiest one for us right now, might change in the future, is the 8 blob nuke strats, which most guilds are using. Now the key is that, or at least the one thing we were failing at, is we kill both Dominator Tentacles pretty fast, and then everyone just goes batshit crazy and nukes all the blobs, and we have one left because people aren't getting in quick enough. Now I'm going to play this. I'm not sure if it happens on this pull exactly, or it happened on a few of them. So we get them all stacked up, and there's one blob far out. Then we get a knockback, which was a bit weird. And yeah, there we go. See? So right now we've got 4 blobs dead and someone else is dead. Now the problem this is going to cause is that all CDs are used straight away. So right now we've got a rally going, my him, our Holy Paladin's wings, and we've only got 4 stacks. Now the 5th one is dying, so we're going to get 5 stacks, which is going to reset. And then the rest of the blobs are going to die, and we're going to have 8 stacks and no raid CDs, so we're just dead instantly. You can't survive it. The other half of the fight, really, which we've gotten 2 or 3 times, just not with a lot of people alive. For the inside phase, I can't really show you that because we never got there with a lot of people alive, but most of you have seen what you've got to do. We go in, we stack, we wait for the zone to appear, we go there, we wait for the zone to disappear, we move out with bombs, we stack back up, wait for the next zone, stack up again, and then we go out with the bombs. It's slightly different from Heroic. You know, in Heroic you can get 2 bombs inside, then the 3rd bombs you'll run out or get ready to go out. On Mythic it's a bit quicker. When we leave the phase, we will gather, we pop hero, we use DPS potions, CDs, we nuke both tentacles of hero, we stack them all up, and we use the 8 blob strat again, and they all have to die on time, which just requires a little bit of coordination. And then after that, the fight is heroic. Now you do still get death blossoms, but the spawn locations for the tentacles and the tentacles that spawn are all the same on heroic. So I'll do that in order. We get 2 dominators. Dominators die. We get 2 death glares, which will spawn next to the boss. We nuke the 8 blobs. We then get corruptors, which spawn on the far right side, just like in heroic. We come back. At this point I'm going to start marking 2 blobs at a time, skull and cross, sometimes maybe even 1, because it can get quite hectic. We kill those blobs, we get a horror, and then we'll get corruptors on the left side, plus death glares, and then after that we push the boss. Now the final phase, I can't say for sure what exactly we're going to do, but for now we're going to kill 1 wave of little iads, and then after that we're going to nuke the boss. If we wipe inside because we just crumble, then we'll just nuke the boss. But to be honest, with our DPS we're going to get to the final phase as long as everyone's alive and it's smooth. The boss is going to have about 140 million HP, 18%, and it's going to die very, very quickly, to say the least, and it should die in 1 shot once we get to that final part, but I'm not going to jinx it too much. But yeah, there's not really a lot to talk about other than just be careful with your AoE, only AoE when you're supposed to, kill the target you're supposed to, and yeah, kill ads, kill boss.